Sonny Liston, no doubt the scariest human being I've met in the ring.
I never took a step back, but no one made me box. On Sonny Liston, I was his stablemate, and we would spar, and I knew then I had to back away.
Probably the strongest heavyweight I'd ever dealt with. The only man to make me back up consistently. He'd look at people and just look right through them, wouldn't answer questions, and he wasn't putting on being mean. He was just not the nicest fella you'd meet.
If ever there was a fighter who embodied pure intimidation, it was Sonny Liston.
Has never been knocked off his feet until now.
An ex-con with sledgehammer fists and an aura of invincibility, unmatched until Mike Tyson's peak, Liston was feared by all.
I'm not quite sure that anything human can hurt Sonny Liston.
Many believed he would rule the heavyweight division for years to come. Nobody wanted to fight Sonny Liston.
Smashing right, and left hook to the jaw, which puts Williams.
Nobody except a young, brash, loud-mouthed challenger from Louisville, Kentucky. At the time, Muhammad Ali, still known as Cassius Clay, had built a reputation for his charisma and trash talk.
Well, let me finish. Let me talk. This boy's modest. I'm the greatest. He's not a talker. I'm going to fight Sonny Liston right after I annihilate Henry Cooper.
Whenever a camera was on him, he called out Sonny Liston, taunting him at every opportunity. He wasn't just trying to get under Liston's skin. He was making sure the world paid attention. He even showed up at the Liston versus Patterson rematch, heckling Liston from the crowd, demanding a shot at the title, and making sure all eyes were on him.
It was a disgrace.
Now, wait a minute. You called that a disgrace?
It was a disgrace to the fight game.
All right, now what do you want to do about it?
I want this big guy as soon as I can get him. I'm tired of talking.
Clay's relentless taunting worked. Liston, seeing him as nothing more than an easy payday, finally agreed to the fight.
Don't you have any respect for him at all, as a fighter?
As a fighter? I think he should be locked up for impersonating a fighter.
He didn't respect Clay. He saw him as a loudmouth kid who wouldn't last 2 rounds. At the contract signing, Clay made a bold proclamation. Once the fight was set, his trash talk only escalated.
If Sonny Liston whoops me, I'll kiss his feet in the rain. I'm all out of the ring on my knees, tell him he's the greatest, and catch the next jet out of the country. That's what I think about Sonny Liston.
He even went as far as showing up at Sonny Liston's house. He also showed up whilst Liston was in the middle of a dice game. But Liston wasn't the type to tolerate disrespect. He responded in the most Liston way possible, by firing a gun at Clay. Later, he revealed the shots were just blanks, but the message was clear. He wasn't playing games. And neither were the bookmakers. They had no doubts. Liston would KO Ali.
I'll be Liston in 3 rounds.
Okay, Liston in about 4.
Liston by 2. 2. Liston in 3. One Liston. One Liston.
Liston stepped onto the scale first, weighing in at 218 pounds, his usual calm and intimidating presence unshaken. Ali followed, hitting the scale at 210 pounds, but he was anything but calm. He continued his relentless trash talk, boldly declaring that the fight would be over in 8 rounds. Liston, unfazed, fired back, predicting it would only take him 2. Doctors checked Ali's heart rate and found it soaring at 120 beats per minute, almost as if he were having an anxiety attack. But was it fear or just part of the show? What made this weigh-in legendary wasn't just the numbers on the scale, but Ali's electrifying declaration.
I predict that tonight somebody will die at ringside from shock.
This was more than just pre-fight hype. It was the moment he set the stage for one of the greatest upsets in boxing history.
Off, man. In the event of a knockdown, a man out of... Shake hands.
Cassius Clay on the move as we see, looking to get Sonny dangerously low. very slippery. All over body, head, and right hand. The best punch of the fight so far. Left lead is making the difference so far by Mr. Clay.
From the opening bell, it was clear. Clay was too fast. Liston came forward like he always did, looking for a knockout. Clay was dancing, dodging, landing crisp jabs, and making the champ miss.
Has his own style, and it's confusing for the champion to fathom this eye. He has a cut below the eye.
Round after round, Liston grew frustrated. He couldn't land clean shots, and Clay's confidence only grew. And then, controversy. After the fourth round, Clay returned to his corner complaining about his eyes burning. Some believed Liston's corner had used an illegal substance to blind him. But even half-blinded, Clay survived.
His eyes are bothering him. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know exactly what happened. They're yelling from Cassius Clay's corner. Something got in his right eye. However, he's blinking badly. Sonny's going to try to pull it on.
In the sixth round, Clay vision cleared, and he took back control.
Very tricky left lead, left jab. Seconds remaining in the sixth.
He punished Liston with lightning-fast combinations, making the unbeatable champion look slow and exhausted. And then, it happened. At the start of the seventh round, Sonny Liston didn't get up. He quit on his stool.
Another jarring right hand that time, folks. Another one. Sonny wobbled. Sonny wobbled.
Just like that, the invincible monster had been defeated. At just 22 years old, Cassius Clay had done the impossible. He had taken down the most feared man in boxing. The world had been shaken. And soon, the world would know him by a new name, Muhammad Ali.
And I upset Sonny Liston, and I just turned 22 years old. I must be the greatest. I told the world, I talk to God every day. If God's with me, can't nobody be against me, Sonny. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
Why don't you like to be called Clay anymore?
It was a slave name, and I'm no longer Clay, I'm no longer a slave, so now I'm Muhammad Ali.
This has been OMR Boxing signing off. Like and subscribe for more boxing content.